What sound? What he got, YouTube? As you can see, we react to top 10 deep sea creatures that might be ancient gods. I don't know what we finna see, but I am very interested. I'm finna do a lot more videos like this. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. People have been telling me my intro is something like, do y'all want it? Like, I'm not gonna put the intro on this video, but you can go look at my previous video and see about the intro. But should I keep it or not? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. We're gonna hop right in the video. Let's go.
If ancient gods really did exist, where did they go? Some myths say they sank beneath the oceans, watching us from the shadows. But what if they never left? What if those deities we once feared as creators, destroyers, and monsters now swim silently in the deepest parts of our oceans, alive, powerful, and completely real? This creature doesn't just live a long time, it's biologically immortal. Often called the immortal jellyfish, these guys can literally reverse their aging process. When faced with stress, starvation, or physical damage, it reverts back to...
Like, what? If the world knows, they need to kidnap one of these bitches, experiment on that bitch, figure out how to reverse some age, bitch. Cause we need to know what the fuck going on, but I'm gonna let this
its polyp stage and begins life over again. A talent I'm sure we all wish that we had. It's the only known creature on Earth with this ability. It's tiny, only about 4.5 millimeters, but its godlike ability to defy death has made scientists rethink what's possible in biology. Some researchers studying it believe it could help unlock secrets to anti-aging in humans. Others, they can't help but compare it to ancient mythologies of eternal gods like Kronos, the Greek personification of time itself. Imagine a monster from the darkest abyss with fang-like teeth and glowing red lights. That is the deep-sea dragonfish, one of the ocean's most nightmarish predators. But here's what makes it extra strange. It produces red bioluminescence, which is nearly invisible to most deep-sea animals. It's like it has a private laser pointer no one else can see. Found over 2,000 meters below the surface, this fish essentially becomes invisible while it hunts. Some scientists believe this could be a form of biological cloaking, something unheard of in any land animal. Ancient mythologies often speak of sea gods who could disappear into darkness or create light in the deep, traits eerily mirrored by this creature's natural biology. It was once thought to be a sailor's legend until it was caught on camera. The giant squid can grow up to 43 feet long and has eyes the size of basketballs. For centuries, fishermen told stories of tentacled beasts pulling ships into the sea. People laughed, but then, in 2012, a Japanese team finally filmed one alive in its natural habitat. Its eerie, almost otherworldly movements stunned viewers around the world. Marine biologists confirmed this species has the ability to strike prey using long tentacles from meters away, and its feeding mechanism is almost alien-like in design. With its elusive nature and colossal size, it is definitely easy to see why ancient people believed creatures like this were gods of the sea, able to destroy on a whim and vanish into the deep. Would you survive in water hotter than boiling? No, of course not, but this thing does. The Pompeii worm lives near hydrothermal vents deep in the Pacific Ocean, where temperatures reach over 176 degrees Fahrenheit or 80 degrees Celsius. Its back is coated with a symbiotic layer of bacteria that insulates it like armor, and may be the reason it survives such extreme conditions. Scientists discovered it in the 1980s and were baffled. Its existence defied what was thought possible for life. But what's stranger is that in ancient Sumerian and Greek texts, they spoke of gods born from fire and water, a union that perfectly describes the Pompeii worm's environment. It's not just surviving in hell, it thrives in it. This fish has a completely see-through skull, And inside,
Bro.
2 giant green eyes that stare upward through its own head. Meet the barrel eye fish. Discovered in the 1930s but only fully photographed in 2004, this 6-inch long creature lives at around 2,500 feet deep. Its fluid-filled, transparent dome allows it to track prey by looking straight through its own skull. It does not look real, but it is. Some marine biologists have compared its bizarre anatomy to depictions of watchers in myth, beings who see all, move between worlds, and are said to monitor humanity from above.
How long does it take you to plan a site structure? The answer is too long.
We in a good bed, bro. Don't hit me with no ad.
Barry here from the Wick Studio.
Or below. Yes, it lives in fresh water, but its closest relatives dwell deep in dark underwater cave systems, and what it can do is nothing short of divine. The axolotl can regenerate entire limbs, parts of its heart, and even its own brain. Researchers have amputated limbs, sliced spinal cords, and damaged eye tissue, only to watch it all grow back perfectly. While axolotls are most commonly found in lakes like Xochimilco in Mexico, some of the cave-dwelling relatives in the same genus, like the olm or certain deep salamanders, thrive in pitch-black underwater cave systems and show similar godlike healing powers. In Aztec mythology, the god Solotl transformed into an axolotl to avoid death. It's hard not to see why the ancient people saw this creature as sacred. Imagine a creature swimming through Arctic waters that may have seen the 1400s. That is the Greenland shark. One specimen was carbon dated and estimated to be around 392 years old. Another might have been over 500. These sharks don't reach sexual maturity until around 150 years of age. They live deep in cold, dark waters and barely move, cruising through the sea with a slow, almost ghost-like motion. Their flesh is toxic to humans unless specially treated. In Inuit legend, these sharks are said to be guides of the underworld, silent watchers that drift through time itself. And with lifespans potentially reaching half a millennium, that doesn't sound too far off. This thing looks like a demon straight out of mythology. The goblin shark is an ancient species, often called a living fossil, because it's been around for roughly 125 million years. It has a long, flattened snout and its jaws that shoot forward like a harpoon to grab prey. When it opens its mouth, its jaws launch several inches ahead of its face at lightning speed. It lives at depths of up to 4,300 feet and is rarely seen by humans, thank goodness. Most sightings happen when one accidentally gets caught in deep-sea trawls. Its nightmarish appearance and freakish ability have made it a symbol of deep-sea mystery. Some researchers believe its bizarre morphology hasn't changed in millions of years, almost like something that's perfect as it is, or was never meant to evolve. This predator doesn't just sting, it electrocutes. The electric ray uses specialized organs to generate electrical shocks strong enough to stun or kill its prey. Some species, like the torpedo ray, can produce up to 220 volts, enough to knock out a human. In ancient Roman times, these fish were used in medicine to treat headaches by literally shocking patients. Ancient texts describe them as living thunderbolts, creatures that wielded divine power. In mythology, gods like Zeus controlled lightning. In the sea, this fish might have been seen as a piece of that raw, uncontrollable energy, and it's still out there today, swimming in silence. One day, scientists at the National Marine Mammal Foundation in California noticed something strange. It sounded like a person was talking, but there was no one around. The sounds were coming from a beluga whale named Nock. He had learned to mimic human speech patterns so well that divers initially thought a person was shouting underwater. The whale was moving its nasal cavity in a way never seen before, essentially reshaping its voice to sound like us. In many cultures, whales are seen as messengers of the gods, carrying wisdom and knowledge through song. Nock wasn't just singing, he was trying to speak. Alright guys, that has been our list for today. Thanks so much for checking it out. I've been your host today, Olivia Kozlowski, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, we need a clip of that. We need a motherfucking clip of that mimicking motherfucking dolphin thing. See, I ain't even catch the name. I was too invested in what the fuck that she said it did. But yeah, man, if you enjoyed the video, you want to see another top 10, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. I'm gonna let y'all boys go. Hey, God bless. Keep them first. Chill out.